Welcome to Longevity Now FL. I'm Luigi Fontana, the Scientific Director of the Charles Perkins Center, RPA Clinic, and Longevity Program of the University of Sydney. All the opinion expressed in my videos are my own. So today we're going to talk about energy efficiency as a unified principle for promoting human, environmental, and planetary health. So there is no doubt that significantly improving human environmental health and societal wealth and well-being is possible, but requires a profound transformation in the way we think and live, and of course, a new health and environment center, industrial and economic system. So the point is that most of the needed knowledge and technology, of course, perfectible, but most of the needed knowledge and technology to enact and to reshape our future and the new industrial revolution already exists today. For example, apart from solar, wind, and geothermal, there is basically the power that is stored in the ocean, in our sea. So the question is, do we have the technology to create a regular output of energy from oceans, wells, and waves? Yeah, basically the technology is developing and is developing fast. Imagine, that, we could use in a friendly way the energy stored in the waves into real energy, green and clean energy. So there is a company that has been invented. So the concept has been invented by Niels and Kjell Hansen in 2000. And now there is a company called Wave Star Energy. I suggest you to go and read about this very interesting company. It is more than a prototype. It's I'll tell you in a second. Anyway, so they developed this machine. It's called the Wave Star machine that draws energy from wave power with floats, these floats that rise and fall with the up and down of the motion waves. As you can see here, the floats are attached by arms to a platform that stands on legs secured to the sea floor. Okay. And the power of the waves is transferred into mechanical motion of the float and arm, and this motion is absorbed via hydraulic cylinders. These cylinders are connected to an electrical generator, which is delivering the electrical power to the grid. So these are the floats with the arms, as you can see here. And as the wave passes through, these cylinders, basically they are, it's like the cylinders of the engine. Basically, they are powered, and this energy is transferred to a motor that is generating electricity. So each machine comprises of 20 floats that basically are lifting in turn as the waves run the length of the machine. And this enables a continuous energy production and a smooth output. Of course, this is a fantastic new radical standard way to produce energy from the unlimited energy stored in the oceans. and this fluctuating wave power can be again transformed into high-speed rotation necessary to generate electricity. So in the Denmark, in a place called Hanstholm, there is this prototype machine that is generating 600 kilowatts and has been started in September 2009. In February 2010 has been connected to the grid and is producing energy. And interestingly, basically these floats can automatically raise if the ocean conditions they become too rough, too strong. So there is a storm, a big storm, to avoid damage. Basically, the floats can raise in a safe position, and everything is automatic. And this technology also can be coupled with wind generators, and therefore there is a coupling of the wave and the wind together, so that these can increase efficiency and reduce basically setup costs. So fantastic. Again, the technology is coming. Instead of investing money into wars, into other fossil fuels extraction and consumption, that is leading the world to a very dangerous situations. We should basically invest lots of our funds and resources, both human and financial resources, into developing all this technology that eventually will allow everybody on this planet to produce free and clean energy, to basically allow people to live a peaceful and more equal life, and to enjoy basically what human being has been created to do. So to be compassionate, altruistic, artistic people who enjoy their intellectual and family strengths, and instead of fighting wars that only cause pain and suffering. So we have so many solutions, and we should just invest and implement them. So act on health. Longevity Now, Longevity Now FL. Thank you for listening, as always.